And the Supreme Court is deciding if banning homeless people from sleeping outside should be considered cruel and unusual punishment.
So this case comes from a rural Oregon town that fined individuals for sleeping outside in hopes of limiting the amount of homeless camps that were springing up in that area.
I want to bring in CBS News correspondent Carter Evans, which is following this story. Carter, it's so great to have you. So talk to us about what is at stake. There's a lot of talk about criminalizing homelessness at a time where housing crises, especially in cities where you are in California, continue to surge. So how could this impact people's livelihoods?
You know, there are so many issues. The deeper you peel away the onion here, the more you find. And basically, think about this. There are about 600,000 people here in this country that are homeless on any given night, and a little under half of them sleep on the streets. So the question is here, and this was Grants Pass, Oregon. They wanted to enforce this ordinance where they told people, hey, you can't camp here in the city park. It's just not allowed. And if you do so, we're going to raise the fine. It's going to be a couple $100. Well, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals here, after a couple of court cases, found out that, you know, this is the equivalent of cruel and unusual punishment, and that's a violation of our Eighth Amendment rights. You see, you can't take away a person's right to shelter if you don't have somewhere else to put them. That's what the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled. So basically, you can't tell people they can't camp if you don't have another option for them. And Grants Pass is a town that doesn't have a homeless shelter, or at least a public homeless shelter. Now, this is an issue that affects cities and states across the country, right? Because it's the same issue here in California, in Los Angeles, where we have more than 60,000 people on the streets right now. How do you come up with enough beds for all of those people so that you could say, okay, well, let's clear these encampments right now? And a lot of local governments are saying, we just cannot do it. We've thrown billions of dollars at this problem, and we can't come up with a solution because, as you said, it does involve affordable housing and other issues. And so we need a method to sort through these unhoused people and begin to clean up these encampments and the streets. And the current solution that we have is not going to work. And that's what the Supreme Court is going to decide today.
Yeah, Carter, that's a great point. I mean, you and I both live in Los Angeles. We see these kinds of encampments all the time. The city has done this years-long effort to try to improve the problem, and nothing has happened. So this case in particular, it's obviously based on a relatively small town in Oregon, but would this impact other cities across the country and what they're trying to do on this front?
So everybody is watching very, very closely, right? What is going to be the outcome here? If the Supreme Court says, you know, this really doesn't violate the Eighth Amendment, then all of a sudden cities will now be able to enforce these anti-camping laws. And some cities are going to enforce them in different ways. The interesting thing is when you look at people who have contacted the Supreme Court in this case, filed amicus briefs, friends of the court briefs, there's something like 60 of them, including one from Governor Gavin Newsom here in California. It's not taking sides, but he's basically saying the current ruling does not allow us enough room to fix this problem. Something has to change. Even the governor of California is saying that, and that should give you an idea about how this involves so many places around the country and how everyone is going to be watching very, very closely as to what the court decides. Decision expected in the end of June.
Well, I know you will be reporting, and something needs to be done to hold those accountable who continue to object to building shelters for people who need them. Carter, I know you'll be covering that too. Thanks so much.